If you read the title, you really don't, because I honestly make anything. I love making beats. When you open up your DAW, you don't even know what you're gonna make usually. You just open it and make something that you probably made before, and you're like, wow, I made this. And usually whenever you open up a DAW and you feel beat block, you can just make something either way. Even if you have beat block, you can literally just put down drums or put down a single note, and sometimes that just inspires you. Main intent of today is that I'm just gonna make anything. That simple. Make anything, because I don't know where it's gonna lead to. I've been using this free plugin called Surge, and I'll put it in the description. I'm pretty sure I will remember. And I kind of like just messing around with the parameters here. So this is the default. Pretty simple, but there's a lot of things you can do with it. I use my scroll wheel to change the shape. I like squares. One of my favorite things about this is actually the unison detune and the unison voices. I like putting it at 3 and then putting this at around 20 or 10. As this weird effect I like. Okay, I came up with this sound. And now we're just gonna play some notes. Okay, I think we might have found something I like. Also, if you have a MIDI keyboard or you're playing notes on your actual keyboard, you might already know this, but if you played notes and you weren't recording, you can click up here at Tools, dump score log to selected pattern, last 2 minutes. You could do last 30 or whatever. A good way of like changing the direction of how your music will go is just changing the pitch or changing the tempo, because that can really change how you want to make a new melody on top. So I kind of listen to this and I'm like, this is pretty simple. I go down 3 semitones or go down 3 notes. I'm holding shift and down arrow to do this, by the way. Has a different feel. Go down 2 more. And then if I want to go up an octave, I hold control and press up on the up arrow. That's cool. I kind of like that. I'm gonna go up 3. I think this is a good lead. Attack, I'm gonna put it up on both. Release up on both. That added a lot, honestly. Another thing I like to do is actually use the insert effects here. I'm gonna put reverb. I think it's too fast. Maybe I lower the pitch. Kind of like it slower. I kind of want it more slower. It is getting quieter. I want this to be the loudest part. Okay, let's see what happens when I add a bass line. That was pretty cool. I even changed the whole, I changed the oscillator. I don't know a lot about music. I'm like 1 year into this. Kinda, almost 11 months. I changed the whole sound, and I even made some chords, and I pitched it up and down. I did basically a lot of things to make a sound that I might like, and we found something. Just add notes. Also play with your keyboard sometimes. I'm gonna play actually. I just made a whole melody using my MIDI keyboard, and I liked it. That was cool. So you really never know what you're gonna make. It's so cool to make anything. It really is. I've been loving this plugin too. It's super beginner friendly, in my opinion. I have no clue how to use Serum. I have made a patch. I don't think I've really used it, to be honest. I set it to the default, but it's like not too good. I think what I'm gonna do is keep that melody. I'm gonna clone this, and then I might make this a sine wave. Let's just see how much we can change the sine wave. I'm gonna do something that I usually do to some leads. This is like, if you know Ivy League, they usually use this effect in a lot of their music. Hold on, I'll show you what it does. I'm also gonna add a reverb. I'm gonna use this new plugin. Also try new plugins. Always try to find free new plugins. I think that's gonna be helpful, to be honest, because when I found this plugin, I honestly couldn't stop using it, and it's just pretty good. It actually adds a lot to it, though. I guess I just accidentally made strings out of the sine wave. I'm gonna add a lead melody on top. I like these sine leads people do. It's mostly in plugin beats like Summers, I think. I don't know much, to be honest, but we might have to switch this a little bit. Let's change it to a square. I think we should probably put it down. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. It's pretty good. I kind of like this beat. It's kind of simple. I think if I add some transitions, this beat wouldn't be so bad. I just arranged this whole beat. I think this is pretty good. I like the transitions I used. I need to use more transitions. Enjoy this beat. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be honest, meditation is good, but also, if you really like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and also follow my Twitch. I might stream one of these days. Please follow that too. And yeah.